All right, hello everyone. It is Frizzell Malin, the Parenting 911 coach. This is Tuesday. Normally I come on at 11:30 a.m. Central Time. I am a few minutes late this morning, but that's how life goes. So I hope that you are enjoying your lunch at this time, enjoying your day. It's a beautiful day here in Alabama, a fall day, but the weather is warm. It is beautiful just sitting outside watching the leaves fall to the ground from the trees. Just a beautiful day. Seasons change and they affect everything around you. So when the seasons change and the temperature changes, we have to make adjustments. It's interesting. We have to learn how to do that at home with our children. Everything we as parents do, or guardians or grandparents, everything we do at home, it affects our children. We talked about the fact that our parenting style creates a culture in our home, and the culture determines the atmosphere. If it's warm, if it's fuzzy, if it's happy, if it's everybody walking on edge, afraid to do anything. Our parenting styles create that atmosphere, that culture. I need for us to also realize everything we do affects our children, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It all affects our children somehow and some way, sometimes directly, sometimes indirectly. So, this is the month of October. I believe last week was Red Ribbon Week. I didn't do anything, to recognize Red Ribbon Week. So I'm going to do that today. Red Ribbon Week is the week where schools here in the United States do drug awareness for children. Try to teach children that drugs are not good, not to do drugs, that type of thing. So, parents, now teachers can't tell you this, even though they realize it, they can't say this. But I'm the coach and I'm trying to help make things better. Just like any emergency service worker, they try to make things better. It may hurt for a moment, but they want to stop the bleeding. You understand? So I need to say this to all parents who do the recreational drugs. Please don't have your children sitting in the car when you're smoking weed. Don't have your whole house smelling like it, because what happens? The children go to school and that's what they smell like. Their book bags smell like it. Their hair smell like it. Their clothes smell like it. They smell just like it. And then what happens? What are the side effects after you get a contact high? What are the side effects? I mean, we parents know all of this, but we act like children are somehow invisible and they don't get affected. They too get affected. What are the side effects? They're going to get the munchies at some point, or they're going, when that high comes down, then they get sleepy. They're at school. They can't just put their head on their desk and go to sleep. We are the parents. Be careful what you expose your children to, and side effects are coming. So be aware. This is the Ribbon Week recognition. Be aware. Don't put your children in that position. Don't put your children in that position, because just as sure as you do, the effects come on them. The contact is on them. They still get a contact high. So we have to be careful. And then we say we don't want anyone to know our business. Well, if you're sending your children to school and they smell just like weed, don't you think you just put your business out in the street? Come on, parents. We can do better. We can do better. That's your choice if that's what you want to do, but you don't have to do it around your children. You don't have to do it in the car with your children. You can do it somewhere else. Make sure what we do because it affects our children, make sure that what we do is something that is good for our children, helpful for our children, healthy for our children all the time. Everything we do affects our children. Everything, either directly or indirectly, affects our children. We'll talk about some other things soon, but make sure that when you're doing recreational drugs, your children are not around. Make sure they don't get the side effects from it. Make sure you don't send them to school smelling like it. Come on, parents. Parenting911 for Zelma Lynn. You can go to parenting911.org. We do whatever it takes to make life better, to rescue children and families, to save families by teaching parents how to be the best absolute parent you can be. For Zelma Lynn, parenting911.org.